Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Xavier Smith, and today I'm going to tell you the truth on how to actually be rich that you probably already know but don't want to hear. And you might think, why is this random 15-year-old kid giving me a little lecture about becoming rich? Well, I haven't become rich, but I know some of the facts, right? I know there's a lot of things I don't know, but I know some of the facts and I've seen it in my life. So I'm going to give you the tips that you can use and that I'm going to use for myself. And they are hard. You don't want to hear them and you don't want to have to use them, but they are necessary for anyone. And I mean anyone. So, the first thing is you just want to set aside your past beliefs about money and poverty. You may have grown up on the worst neighborhood in the world or grown up with like horrible parents, right? You're put in a situation where you think you are like left behind, right? You're left in the dirt and you're never going to get out of poverty or you're never going to grow up to be something great. But really, that's not the case. Anyone, and I mean anyone, can grow up to not be rich per se, like millions of dollars, Lamborghini. I mean, anyone can do that, but that requires a little earlier start for just anyone, like the average Joe. But some people, they can really achieve it. Um, but really, anyone, it's not about being rich in the money sense. It's about being financially secure and not having to work like a dog for the rest of your life and be like a slave to money. Instead, you let money work for you and you are friends with money, right? Money isn't like the stressful thing that comes in and goes right out and you have to pay your bills. What money is it's your friend. It makes you more money. And this can be achieved for anyone. So no matter where you are, this is exactly what you need to hear. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, matter where you were grown, like wherever you grew up, sorry. Um Working a little bit harder and earning a little bit of money or setting a little bit of money aside and not just saving it but really investing it is the way to save your future, right? Grow your future, build your future where you're not scared about having to work until you're 80 years old. You said, okay, at 60, I'm allowed to retire. Or I can retire at any day now, right? You don't have to stay at like the gas station 7-Eleven. You you can do whatever you want to do. You can retire. You are comfortable. That's what you want. So a lot of people are going to give excuses, right? They're going to say, I was literally born, and this is not to go at anyone that was in my comment section. He just made me think a lot. And they're like, I'm born on a horrible neighborhood, right? Never out of poverty. Like, there's so many medical bills. How could I ever pay for something, right? How could I ever get out of poverty? Poverty is not a choice. But sadly, like every motivational speaker ever, I'm going to say it's your mindset. And I know that will annoy so many people saying it's your mindset. People are going to click off. But really, I didn't believe that either until I think about it. It really is your mindset. If you have enough time to click on a YouTube video and watch a 15-year-old talk about how to be rich, you have enough time to put in an extra half an hour or hour a day at work. Or even if you're disabled, right, and you're like, I can't find work, I have all these medical bills. Well, first of all, there are places that hire disabled people. I'm not saying you have to go to those places, but I'm saying there are ways to make a little bit more money. You just have to put in the effort. Like you could become like a sales, like you could do sales on the side and just call a couple people after work, maybe make a little bit more money. Like $10 a day extra that you put away for yourself will build a future for you where you are comfortable. You're not going to be in a retirement home and then having to work just to pay for like the bill. Actually, that's a bad example. But you're not going to have to worry about like retiring or worry about keeping your job. The thing here is if you are able to get your head around just working a little harder, saving a little bit more for yourself, living a little bit within your means, right? Like you can still splurge a little bit, go to the movies every once in a while, but it's not like you should be getting your paycheck and it's gone before your next paycheck arrives in and you have to get a payday loan. I get that some people literally have to live that way, right? I'm not saying that's like an excuse. That is literally a thing. You have to live that way. You have multiple kids, right? You have to pay for rent. You have to pay for groceries. There are literally things you have to pay for. But I'm saying if you are finding a way to live in your situation, which clearly you're living in your situation, right? You are alive. And if you're not being drowned by debt every day, it's not like it's like every day, if you're spending more and more and getting more into debt, that's another problem. And again, if you're watching this, you have a little bit more time on your hands to work than you think you want to. You probably don't want to work a little extra. I get it. I wouldn't want to work extra either. But the thing is, if you really want to change your life, you have to be different than others. If you want different results, you can't do the same thing that other people do. So if you want to be rich and financially independent and like secure, you have to work a little bit harder than others because those other people are going to be working like a dog until they're old. So, just saying, if you're in a situation where you are living, you have enough time to work a little bit more, work a little bit harder, get a little bit more money. And I know nobody wants to hear it, but the thing is, you have the time. I know people don't think they have time, and you're like, I'm a full time parent. What could I do? And I advise that you should just sit down, pen and paper, and think. See, where do I have extra time in my day? You could mark out all the parts of your day, what you did for a week, then find out, oh, I was in the toilet for 30 minutes watching YouTube. Well, that's a problem. First of all. Second of all, that could be used to make a little bit more money. And then again, just put it aside and start investing it, right? And it's not about making massive strides at the beginning in getting somewhere like and having $1 million in 2 years. It's about being able to retire and being secure where you could change jobs and follow your dreams. So anyone, no matter where you are, if you're like born in poverty, if you're disabled, if you're a single mother, whatever you are, you can change your financial situation. And I really want you to know that. And please, like, email me or put in the comments down below if you have any questions because I can help you with your situation. Again, I'm 15 years old. I have never been where you are. I've lived a good life, right? I have a good family, not to like put anyone down, but I do live a good life, right? So I've never been in the situations you guys have been in. But I've looked at the facts and really it shows, and it's been proven time and time again that people that believe in themselves and then put the discipline towards it to save a little bit more money can be rich, financially independent, whatever. They can achieve their goals. And money is a very easy thing to achieve once you get hold of it and it makes you more money. So, really, wherever you are, just if you are struggling or you want to be in a better place in the future, try to take a little bit more time out of your day, work a little harder, learn a new skill, go online, use ChatGPT to make money, whatever you need. Make a little bit more money and have that money work for you. If you need ways for that, there's videos on my channel. You could invest in the stock market, you could buy some rental property, whatever you need. Just let me know if you have any questions. Again, I'm just a 15-year-old, never been in the situations you're in, but honestly, anyone, and I mean anyone, no matter where you are or who you are or how you've been discriminated against, can fix their lives. And you can grow and build your future into something beautiful. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope I got my point across, and I hope I didn't say anything too controversial. All right, thanks for watching.